welcome to our short series on how to survive and thrive in 2021 amid a pandemic. This short series is all about giving you some tools and things you should consider when actually going for your goals in 2021, when the world is genuinely trying to distract, confuse, horrify, and baffle you away from achieving your goals. And today I want to talk to you about minimalization, because if 2021 taught me anything, it is that this is so important. So in these uncertain times, you can find that you're struggling just because the world is too much and you have so many things to do, and most of the time they're not even about you, but they're all on your mind, you're all in your head, and they're cluttering you up anyway. So I'm going to talk to you about my 2021 because I want to talk about minimalizing your social world, not in the way that you think. 2020 taught us to minimize, not just clutter and stuff because we're all stuck in our houses, but in general, it taught us to minimize to what's important to our lives. And in 2020, that's exactly what happened to me, because I'm not saying ditch all your friends and become an introvert and live in your house like a crazy person. Not crazy person, not the point. In 2020, my social circle went from enormous to absolutely minimal bare bones crew. And that's because everyone who wasn't essential, like I wasn't essential to their life, they disappeared. And equally, they weren't essential to my life, so I let them kind of drift off and handle their own stuff because they needed it. And most of my problems disappeared overnight. I had so little problems, I was actually looking around like, something's wrong. Normally I have things to worry or fix or help or sort, but no, I had nothing, and it was amazing. And I can keep in touch with these people, but they're no longer directly invested in my inner circle. And life is so much easier when you don't have such a big inner circle of people and friends and social life. And this is why it's important, because you don't have an unlimited amount of emotional energy to be just giving out to people who aren't essential to your life. If they're essential in your little bubble, fine. Give them your emotional energy, but you don't have time or the energy to give out to random people who don't value you as important and necessary in their life. We have been given a really unique opportunity in such a fast-paced world to actually stop and ask, what do you want from your life? What do you want your social world to be like? And who actually matters to you? You get to stop and ask that question and then choose if someone really matters to you. And you can start doing the most important thing, which is saying no to stuff. And I know there's a lot of shame that goes around with saying no, but you should not feel ashamed. If something is important to you, go do it. And if you don't, just say no. Here's my example. If you have a friend called Jeremiah who wants to go to a 3-hour-long, really boring movie, and normally you just say yes because you just don't want to say no, but you'd rather go on a walk and get your step count in because that's your goal, say no to the super boring movie with Jeremiah, who has a super cool name, and go on your walk instead, and don't feel ashamed about it. I think a lot of 2021 is going to be us getting over being ashamed of stuff and putting ourselves first. And very importantly, it's time to minimize and remove people who make you feel bad about yourself and your life and your choices. It is time to minimize the negativity in your life. So if you have a person who always makes you feel down, avoid them. If you have a very judgy pair of pants, get rid of them. If something makes you feel down or out, or it's like a super sad meme channel on Instagram that you follow that's always putting up like alcoholic, depressing memes, unfollow. It's time to minimize everything in your life. So everything in your life brings you joy and is supportive and happy, and nothing brings you down. It's a complicated subject, but we're going to talk about more in other videos. Basically, if it makes you feel bad, it's got to go, because it's only going to bring you down and hold you back from thriving in 2021. This has been the Lifehack Show, by the way. I'm your host, Jade. I hope this video helps you, and I will see you in future videos. Bye! Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more wonderful videos like this in your feed. If, by the way, you're struggling to find your purpose, we have a super cute, super easy quiz to find out how you are out of sync in your life and how to find balance and what areas you need to work on. It is linked right next to me. Have an absolutely amazing day. Bye!